Let's head to my 39-week OB appointment. I'm up so early before the sun even comes up, getting a coffee. This baby can literally come any day now. We are definitely counting down the days until we get to meet our sweet girl. I can't even imagine my belly getting any bigger at this point. Somehow the bump is still growing and growing. Let's head to my 39-week OB appointment. We're doing a cervical check today and a membrane sweep. I really can't believe the day is here where I'm finally going to my 39-week appointment, and just the fact that I can get a membrane sweep now is insane. The membrane sweep was so uncomfortable and it caused quite a bit of bleeding, which is why I probably will never do a membrane sweep again, because I feel like it didn't really work and I ended up having spotting for the rest of the afternoon. I was so excited to see how far along I was and if my cervix was dilated at all. This was my first cervical check because I opted out of the first one. Guess what? I'm 230 minus 2. Baby's head is really low and I'm already 2 centimeters dilated. Yay! The membrane sweep and the cervical check went really, really good. It was intense though. It was, I would say, it wasn't painful, but it was like so much pressure and like an overwhelming amount of pressure to the point where I was literally like breathing through it, like. And then it was over, but it was so fast and I was like, oh my gosh, that was really uncomfortable and intense. It's time to start drinking red raspberry leaf tea, and I really wish I would have started this a long time ago and not waited until 39 weeks. I ended up brewing like half the box of red raspberry tea and then putting it in the fridge to cool, and I've just been sipping on that. The plan today is to do the mile circuit and then also do like a labor inducing YouTube video and to see if I can get baby in a good position where labor starts on its own naturally. Towards the end of my pregnancy, I did start lifting weights a little bit, but it was only for like a week, and I really wish that I would have moved my body a lot more in pregnancy. I was just so physically exhausted. Like my body was so tired and my feet were so swollen. It was so hard to move, but it felt so good to stretch out and do all of these exercises this day. It's a weird feeling because I'm at the end of my pregnancy and it feels like I just found out I was pregnant just yesterday, but at the same time it feels like I've been pregnant forever and it's been dragging on and on. So I'm just not sure how it feels like time has flown but also dragged at the same time. I just can't believe that I'm about to be a mommy. Like, how blessed am I that I get to experience this. It's been about 8 hours since my membrane sweep and I've had a couple contractions, but nothing significant, nothing really very painful at all. I am going to try taking 1 teaspoon of this castor oil. I'm not following the traditional dosing, but I'm not trying to become super dehydrated or have like massive diarrhea. I just want to use it to soften the cervix a little bit and kind of see what happens overnight. This castor oil I had at home I was using it for like skincare and stuff like that. It specifically says external use only. So the one I took is for internal use. This one is not. So make sure you're not taking castor oil that is for external use only. I woke up at midnight or like 11:30 with contractions that I was just like breathing through, and I could not stay in bed. I had to get up and walk around, and it lasted for like several hours where I was just breathing through contractions. My poor husband, I turned the light on and was definitely keeping him up, but he didn't mind. He was rubbing my back, and probably around like 3 in the morning, the contractions just stopped. And I guess that's just part of being 39 weeks pregnant. The contractions just start. They're super intense, like period cramps, my whole belly would tighten, wrapping around to my lower back, and just really intense pain and kind of feeling baby move down in the pelvis. And then once I took 975 of Tylenol, it just went away. I was also having really bad heartburn. So I took a little bit of heartburn medication and it ended up helping. But looks like it's a false alarm. I'm not actually in labor. My water ended up breaking 2 days after this. I recorded all the moments up to this, and so definitely look at those videos and follow along if you're just curious about how the whole process unfolded. Something to say, baby? I'm still just blown away by all of these moments, watching all of this back. I cannot believe this is my life.